I think a good team is a diverse team. So lots of different people from different backgrounds, experiences, gender diversity. I think having people with lots of different views have been the more successful teams that I've worked in. I think there's an element of if everyone's putting an effort to come together as a team and have a laugh and enjoy each other's company, I think that really helps to pull the team together. I guess looking out for each other and helping each other. So a lot of teams I've worked in have been a number of people that have a similar role. So when one person gets overworked, another person jumps in and helps them. So that's always, I think, a good sign that the team's performing well. And ultimately, everyone knows they have each other's back. So teams have been successful that I've worked in with those traits.
What makes a good team? Wow, that's a big question. For me, a good team has to do with passion. If you create the right culture, the team will follow. So I think a good team for me is that people who are willing to learn and learn fast, people who are willing to fail and fail fast, but to do that as a group. So I think the moment you start looking at a team as working in silos and sitting in cubicles on their own, it doesn't work. I think when you have complementary skills that can add on to creating amazing things, that's when team flourishes. So I think the short answer is that you have to be willing to learn. As a team, we always learn new things every single day. And that's a very important point to get that whole innovation and creativity to actually happen.
A good team for us means eliminating the ego. A lot of the time in my career, I've found that people wanted me to do well, but never better than them. So for us, we really encourage our team to be the very best versions of themselves, and irrespective of who they overtake, it's never an internal competition for us. I have been raised in many environments where it was fear-driven and competition-driven, and those are very masculine traits, but in introducing more balanced workplaces, it's identifying that people have their own individual unique drivers. Our team is very much drawn together because of what we intend to create from our integrity.
A good team, I think, for us is what we've got in a way where we don't all have the same skill sets. We all bring something different to the table, but we all support each other and ask for each other's opinion and try and work together to solve problems. We all trust each other. We all have fun. We're all friends, but of course, business is business. But we're able to make that separation, I think. We get to the office and we're working. We're not just there to mess around. We're there to get something done. I think teamwork as well is hugely about communication and honesty. When we have problems, we talk through them and we're upfront about them. It doesn't do anyone any good just sitting on a problem and stewing about it. You've got to just talk about it and get past it. And often you get something better out of it. Like you'll learn something about your teammates or you'll improve your idea in some way. You can take positives away from it.
A good team is diversity in terms of experience and the way people approach problems. And oftentimes, again, as I've mentioned, I'm a very an engineer, very focused. So I need to find people in the team that I can bring in around me and work together. So people like marketing people, good business leaders. I've worked as a CEO and I'm happy to do that. But in the back of my mind, I think someone can do that job better than me that I can bring into that role. So I more prefer working in that team environment. But certainly in AI, another area that we work, everybody thinks of the data scientist or the AI engineer. But we know in those, you might need a team of 10 different skills. And only one of them might be the computer scientist or the AI engineer. And we need, the business person. We need the marketing people. We need the person who can stitch it all together, just processing the data. We need people who understand the business problem. Working in medicine, we need nurses and things like that as part of the team.
I think what makes a good team, especially at Hero, is communication. and the ability to work with others, because it's all about the team. It's not about any one individual. It's the team that helped make it happen. And so by having team members that are very good at communicating, very passionate about what they do, can really make the product or the service that you're offering go a long way.